right, so this absolute value exploration really is an exploration. So if you're not wanting to watch the video, you can absolutely just work through the notes on your own. Make sure you are, before you start, take a minute and read this. So we're going to come up with a rule for taking the absolute value of a function. We're going to start with y equals x. Y equals x is a nice easy one. Line, positive slope of 1 over 1. I'm going to try to do as good of a job as possible here. An absolute value of x is one of our parent functions. The right branch is the same as y equals x. And we're going to do a comparison here. So, right branch but with absolute value, instead of going the left branch, instead of going below the x-axis, comes above. So my comparison is going to be a little more formal. I'm going to say where x is positive, they're the same. That's this right branch. Where x is negative on y equals x, those y, or where x is negative, those y values are negative here. Here we have negative, negative, negative x, negative y. Over here for absolute value, we have negative x's and we have positive y's. So you can formalize that in your comparison, however you would like. For x cubed, an absolute value of x cubed, here's what happens. So x cubed there's your parent function. And I should have said from the outset, this is one of those lessons that where if you haven't really mastered your parent functions, go back and work on those before you do this. Absolute value of x cubed looks like this. Again, to the right, we're the same. Where x is positive, we're the same. Where x is negative, we're no longer going to have negative outputs. So we're the same in the first quadrant. Then we have that same situation that we had with y equals x and absolute value of x. Over here, we were negative, negative for all the ordered pairs. And here where our x's are negative, our y's are positive. X squared and absolute value of x squared, those two are going to be the same. Because you don't have any negative outputs with x squared. And the last one I'm going to do on this video is 1 over x. 1 over x there's your parent function. And if you are thinking to yourself, hey, it's going to end up in the first and second quadrants, you're absolutely right. So we're not flipping the function. We're not doing a reflection over the x-axis. The thing that happens with absolute value is the absolute value, taking the absolute value of a whole function, is going to take that function and bounce it off the x-axis. Make them positive. So this was more of a tiny little tutorial than a big lesson. I want you to work through these functions, practice your parent functions, work with absolute value, check them on your graphing calculator or on Desmos, or check them with my key, and make sure you're understanding what's going on here. All right, let me know if you have questions.